Yesterday I was really reflecting on how far I've come from since I started with this online journey and creating my own online business through affiliate marketing and now doing info marketing and helping people with their Instagrams and helping people grow their social media followings and generate more revenue with online advertising, all that kind of stuff. And I thought back to kind of where I came from, and I thought I'd share my story a little bit more than what I've done in the past, so that I can really give you some perspective on what it takes to make it, essentially. I've seen a lot of people come online and I've seen a lot of people go. I've seen a lot of people fail. And I use that term, failure, because it's different than what a lot of other people use and think about it. And even my mentor was talking about this. I was on a training with him recently and he was talking about how he's never failed. Because, and I strongly agree with this, is that the only reason that you will fail is if you stop, is if you quit, is if you give up. I'm putting together a new course and I was going through some of the stuff that I wanted to do, and I wanted to find some pieces of evidence on where I started and where I got going and where I made my first commission. And so I was scrolling through my emails. I was backdating back to like 2013, and that was because I remember it very distinctly, is that I got an email from my first affiliate network where I made my first $25, and it was like I was the most ecstatic. I was telling some of my friends about it a little bit more, and I was sitting at the desk of my parents' place. Obviously that's where I was living at the time. I was right in the kitchen, and I showed my mom. I was like, "Mom, look, I made some money online. Like, it's the first time I've ever done it." And since then, obviously I've gone on to do a lot of different things, but what did it take? What did it take to get that first sale? And then what did it take to continue on and generate my first $100 day, $1,000 day, $5,000 day? I've had crazy amount of days. Like some days I've had like more than I made in a single year, because before I didn't make a whole lot of money when I was just working like crummy little job just on the side, just to make a little bit of money so that I can feed my business. I wanted to share kind of like what it took for me to get to that point where I made that first commission, and then what did it take from that point on to where I am now, and then where am I going from here on out. What it took for me to get that first commission is just a lot of hustling. I'll be honest, like it was just a lot of hustling. I didn't really know what I was doing. I had some people that were kind of like guiding me in the right direction, saying you could do this, do this, do this, but it wasn't just like, hey, do this, do this, do this, do this, and you'll have results. It was just like I was kind of figuring it out for myself, and I think there's value in that too. Everyone's coming online, they're searching for the secret or the solution or the step-by-step framework, and while there is stuff out there that shows you that, I think there's value in figuring it out yourself. So what I did, I started making YouTube videos. I was showing my friends some of my first YouTube videos last night, and we were just cracking up at how awful they were. I was just like sitting at the camera, sitting in my parents' living room, just going like, "Hi, my name's Nick. I'm gonna be talking about," like it was hysterical. I've come a long way, and hopefully I'm gonna be getting a lot better. I will be definitely getting a lot better, but it's kind of cool to look back and see where you've been. So I started making YouTube videos, and I was very aggressive about it. In fact, one day I was in this group. It was kind of like an accountability group, or just kind of like a little mastermind group. It was like a Facebook group, nothing like high end or anything you had to pay for. It was just a bunch of people that were trying to figure it out, or just trying to like keep each other accountable and help each other. And so I got in that group, and there was this one lady that we kind of connected with, and I was like, hey, let's do a video challenge, because that was like a popular thing. Hey, do a video challenge. It's gonna force you and push you and all that good stuff. And so I decided to I was like, hey, let's do a video challenge. And I was like, let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. Let's make this stuff happen. And so I was like, let's do 5 videos in a single day. 5 videos in a single day. She's like, all right, let's do it. I'm game. So we did it. I made 5 videos in one day. And from that, I started generating some traffic. Like, that's where my traffic started coming from, because people were typing stuff into YouTube, and then they found my videos. A couple days later, thankfully and fortunately for me, one person out of some of that traffic that came through my YouTube videos went onto my website, opted in for my lead magnet, and then after that they hit the thank you page where there was an offer for my affiliate program, and they purchased. So that's where my first commission came from. It was because I just went hard. I didn't know what I was doing, but I was like, hey, let's make a bunch of videos, let's see what happens. Let's do it. Let's put our best foot forward. Let's hustle a little bit. And thankfully, you know, that showed me that that's what takes results. So I just saw that and I was like, damn, like I made 5 videos, made a sale. Like, what if I made more videos? What if I made more videos? And here I am now talking. I've probably made like, I don't know, 700, 800 videos in my time across a wide variety of different channels. Like that was kind of the method back then. Now it's more so you want to just create one major channel. But you know, throughout all my channels, I would say like it's coming close to probably 1,000 videos. So why have I been able to succeed when so many other people have failed, have quit? And that's the biggest reason, is that like I look back on that first commission and it was from April 2013, and here we are in, what is it, February 2019. That was 6 years ago when I made my first commission. And you know, it took me like 2 years before I even got to that point. So I mean, practically 8 years of doing this type of stuff. And the reason I share that with you is because there's a lot of people that I can remember that I thought were gonna just crush it, and just, I don't even know where they are anymore. Like they're just going and doing their regular job, or I don't know what they're doing. And it's just that whole idea of you're not going to get to where you want to go if you quit. I know it sounds simplistic and simple, but so many people, they think that it's just like going to be that fix, that quick fix, and they're going to see progression like right away. It took me 2 years to get to that point where like I started getting an understanding for this stuff, and then I started taking some real action, and then I started getting some results. So you can't come into this thinking that it's going to be easy, it's going to be simple, it's going to be you make 5 videos and you're going to have a sale the next day. Like fortunately that happened for me, but even if it didn't, I would have made more videos, and I would have just kept going until I figured it out. There's no like, because there's a lot of people is like, they have this kind of like mindset where they like have their shoulders crossed or their arms crossed and be like, you know, if this doesn't work, like I'm not doing it. And if I don't see results in a month, or 2 months, 3 months, a week, a day, they have this like just entitled mindset. And I don't get it. And it's funny when people come to me and they say like, well, what makes you different? Like, I'm like, nothing makes me different. It's the same process every time, every single time. You put in the work. I don't understand how this industry gets like this rap about how like, well, I do understand. People are marketing saying you can make money in 3 days. That's how like they're messaging it. That's a lot of people's copy. So it's unfortunate, and then people are programmed to think that, but it's no different than anything. If you want to get results in the gym, you don't go to the gym one day and be like, why am I not ripped? This is stupid. Like, that would be insane for you to do that. But if you went day after day after day, you went for a month straight, you went for 2 months straight, you went for 6 months straight, you worked on your diet, like you just constantly stayed after it, you would start to see progress, you would start to see results. So it's the same thing here. You start taking action, you start doing the right things, you start making videos, you start making Instagram posts, you start driving traffic, you send it to a landing page, you start, you're really getting on the path on really filling that pipeline of leads, and sales start coming, and then commissions, and big size commissions, and high-end back-end commissions. Like if you stay consistent with that, obviously stuff will happen. You'll start to see progress, but until you get there, like until you keep on taking action, you're not gonna get there, because so many people just quit. That's the biggest thing. I can't stress it even enough. It's just people quit. We talk a lot on this channel about what to do, how to do it, all the intangibles, all the technical how-to and step-by-step instructions. Like, yes, you need that, but unless you have that mindset that you're gonna do this until you get your results that you're after, until you keep on stacking on your results, until you get to the point where you want to go, you're not gonna get there. And I just speak on experience. I speak on all the people that I've seen come and go. There's been too many of them. I don't even know the exact percentage, but I would say 90% of the people that come online just quit after a while, 10 months down the road, maybe even like 95% of people. So if you really want to have results, if you want to be one of those elite people that are on our team here, like I always mention that we have a huge vision for helping over 100,000 people become laptop lifestyle entrepreneurs. That's our vision here, and we know we're going to get there. But it takes that mindset. It takes keep going after it. It takes some struggles. It takes time to go through the process. But again, like I said, there's value in figuring it out yourself. The most I learned was going through stuff and learning through the process. People expect they go into a course and they listen and see all these videos and they're like, okay, I know all this stuff. But no, that's just the start. Like the place I learned how to do YouTube videos the most was when I was actually doing YouTube videos. So that's the rundown, guys. Just wanted to share my story a little bit more. I thought that was cool when I finally found that email, my first commission ever. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to continue on our journey up to 100,000 laptop lifestyle entrepreneurs and you'd like to be a part of that, make sure and subscribe to the channel. Share this with someone if you think they get some value out of it, and we'll see you on the next video.